is first and foremost a dope ass platform.
Shout out to Pure Rap Podcast again.
Yeah. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing, man. Y'all stay safe out here, man. And
Appreciate
y'all, I can see y'all being big in the future.
Man. Y'all keep going and shit, stay down.
Bro, I need some water, man. Why we look like newscasters?
Newscasters right now. We got the lighting and everything. We got everything all set up.
Big facts. I was trying to see where we got the button on deck.
Oh yeah, you got some over here. What does this sound like?
That's stupid as hell.
Yeah. What's that? The height?
Facts.
Easy.
Right, man.
No.
Alright, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Ready? Alright, man. Yo, I don't know. Yo, what's good, everyone? It's the Pure Rap Podcast, MCK and Darneezy.
Yes, sir.
Hell, once again, live in the flesh.
Live and direct. Live and direct.
Live and direct. We still don't got this headphones on deck, man. I didn't use them last time. I like Guru. Unfortunately, Guru, he's back in Minnesota. You know what I mean? So
Guru.
I won't see him for quite some time. And Keb, should be back with us next week, I believe. Right?
Yeah, next week.
He should be back with us next week.
All right. Next week we got some more stuff in the tuck though, but maybe special guests. People coming through. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see about next week though. That's a little sneak peek of what's going.
Man. Yeah, we definitely gonna have some guests and all that stuff. I want to start too first with I want to say R.I.P. Ka. He's a rapper who just passed away. More than just a rapper, he did a lot too. But from Brownsville, New York, super dope artist. Like as far as like if anyone like goes to look him up, because he has an album he came out with this year. I was listening. What's it called? The Thief Next to Jesus. Like, I would say, like, especially if you haven't listened to him before, like, give it a chance and listen to him, but you're gonna be like, damn, like, this dude, like, a rap. Like, but he's rapping about, like, just real, like even just off the first track that you listen to, especially on this album, like, first track, he's talking about, like, kind of just, like, how kind of things are now, like, this, rap is like it's just the whack shit that's going on, you know what I mean, like shaking ass and type of drugs
so he's getting real deep and introspected and
rap, just like just really like deep. And that's how he is as a person in general. But like I would say, obviously after this podcast, like listen to him shit or you go in the car, track, what I mean?
I had to listen to it. I was reading some stuff on the internet, like he gets deep in what is it, like the mythology or like he's in like some type of history like in his raps.
I know he's out with like I think he's got an album called like the Honor of the Samurai or something like
that. So he gets a little deep.
He gets in like different little bags and stuff like that. And I like artists who are like that, who could either like make concept, like Lupe is like that too.
Fiasco.
We kind of make a concept album, you know what I mean?
Instead of
just shit being all over the place, because you could do both. Like you could, like I feel like a lot of artists do that with like mixtapes. You know what I mean? Like you got mixtapes where you could kind of just
set the whole theme.
No, not even the theme, but like for a mixtape, you could like do whatever. Like you could rap to other people's beats. You could rap, do whatever. But like an album though, like you're gonna like. It's gonna be more probably like about the things that you're going through, like more in depth, or it could be based off of like a concept like To Pimp a Butterfly or something. You know what I mean? Like where like you're gonna have like an actual like from track 1 to track 10. It's probably gonna be about something. More deeper. When a mixtape though, you could be like Lil Wayne like rapping on like everyone's beat. Because the mixtape is free. Like you could just give out mixtape.
Free tape, but he's just rapping, he freestyling basically on every beat.
But you listen to the album and it's gonna be like, he's gonna be talking about, probably more structured songs, you know what I mean? Like features are gonna be a little different. It's gonna be more structured, like But I feel like I don't even know how the hell we even got on that topic.
Yeah.
Hey, man just got off of work. I'm tired, bro.
He's like,
I should take one of them little break, like get me one of them little energy drinks.
get
Or
a
something, bro.
little tea or something, you know.
Oh yeah, man. But
Nah, but I'll definitely listen to Kai though. Yeah, because I personally haven't listened to him. I
yeah,
don't think I've ever heard of him. So rest in peace and my condolences go out to the family. But
yeah,
I definitely get tapped in because I seen like there's a large group of hip hop community that was into it, and
100%.
I want to get into that community, so I want to check them out.
Yeah, and the cool thing about like, especially music in general, like hip hop too. Like someone like like Kyle, who his music is like timeless. Like he's a lyricist, so it's gonna like the type of music he makes. Them soulful beats. You know what I mean? Like just dope beats. Like you're gonna like that shit could last forever. And it's cool in the situations like this where like you've never heard him before, where you're probably gonna listen to him and then like you're probably gonna go through his catalog now, like and become a fan. You know what I mean? But like music is timeless, so like even sometimes your mom might have played that song, like some old school song back in the days, but dude's already passed away, and like as an adult, you probably like, damn, like I'm gonna listen to some like old school shit. You know what I mean? Like, but like the music is, you can always go back to it. You know what I mean? Like I always tell people because they're like, man, that came out, like 2 months ago, this and like how people are nowadays, like their attention spans are like, it's like, bro, but music is like I could listen to an album that dropped tomorrow 5 years later, like and be like, you know what I mean? Like for the first time,
still not even talking about it.
Like for the first time, like you could listen to music whenever you want, like that. Like if a new song drops tomorrow, I could listen to it in a month and be like,
it's still
new, it's still fresh. You know what I mean? So as long as the artist does their part, the production's clean. You know what I mean? And like music is really just timeless, honestly. Most of it.
Yeah, most of it. Whatever you put out, it all depends if you want to go like get tapped into it again, 5-10 years now. Some albums, that feels like they way before their time.
Yeah.
They put that out, it's like, dang, like I think it was like Dez Prez.
Dead Prez.
Yeah, Dead Prez.
Listen to that.
You sent me the albums and all that. You're like, dang, like these guys was like talking about this stuff like nowadays, but they were talking about it back then. So,
bro, I'm telling you, when I sent you that, I was telling, and I told I put a lot of people on Dead Prez. I told them like they were talking about, like they got a song called, I think, it's a Be Healthy, where they're talking about like, being vegan and like, eating like specific type of foods. And
that is popular.
Like, you know what I mean?
More popular.
He was talking about that. Like,
right, talking about vegan, people coming out with vegan restaurants.
Yeah, talking about that stuff. Your mental
vegan
health,
food,
all those things. Like all those things that they were talking about earlier, because they were tapped in. So it's like, when you're tapped in, especially I think, like in certain cultures, especially like, civil rights or like, black communities, like, you got Pan-Africans, you have Black Panthers, you had, just Black Christians, etc. So like Black, Nation of Islam, etc. So like you have so many different lanes. So like when people are tapped into like those like to that way of thinking or music, they've already talked about a lot of these things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So imagine people who are already tapped into that as far as like their knowledge now putting into the music. A lot of artists aren't like always tapped. Like KRS-One is one of those guys where you go back and listen to like KRS-One. And he's doing like whole like a Bible fucking like breaking down like the whole, you know what I mean, in a song, like when you're like, damn. So like people learn from like hip hop artists, you know what I mean? Nas, you can learn stuff from him. Like you can learn stuff from like and I guess like someone like now would be cool, like a Larry June, like pitting people on game. Like when you listen to his music, talking about
be healthy, organic.
You know what I mean? So it's like so imagine like
smoothies.
So imagine like some of the newer kids like now listening to Larry June, they're probably gonna say the same thing. Like, man, he's talking about. He's probably going back to their friends and be like, man, this artist right here is talking about
being healthy, like investing into businesses and investing into your life and all that, and keep going, don't give up, and all everything.
And there's a lane for all of it. Like I feel like some people get too caught up in man, I'm not, people, nobody's gonna listen to me when I do that. Like I got caught up in that too with like some of the lyrics I write about. I'm like, damn, you hear a lot of like the shit that gets put out, and it's like. You kind of lose a little bit of inspiration because like motherfuckers is just rapping about the same thing. They got the same flows. They got it gets to a point where it's like redundant. But then you hear certain artists that rap about certain things, and it's like they got that cult following. Like all you need is those fans who like rock with you heavy. And some of these other artists are probably just gonna they're just going with the trend. You know what I mean? Just for a little bit. So
it just They just riding the wave. That's what
Yeah, but I that's what I'm saying. I respect the artists who like kind of go out of the box and like putting out like that knowledge and speaking of that, like Absol, like, you know what I mean, he just got a Funk Flex freestyle.
Oh, okay, I seen that.
Well, Funk Flex is coming back, and dropping freestyles again. Yeah. Absol is like the first one for like the new like season for the next.
Oh, for the next
dropping his freestyle.
Oh, freestyles again.
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet though. But
I ain't watched it.
But shout out Absol, man.
Absol.
I want to add to a before we got a couple of topics that we're gonna go over. Not too much. It's not gonna be like a crazy long episode or anything because it's just me and Darneezy holding it down. And we were gonna have a interview today as well, which was super last minute on our part, but we're gonna do it next Tuesday. So we got a couple of little things that we're just gonna talk about. You know what I mean? Just ramble. It's our podcast, so we can do whatever the hell we want. But,
yeah.
So remember we were talking about Diddy last week. You know who Gene Deal is? Have you ever seen that dude? Like his interviews. He was like his ex bodyguard for like back in the days.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I've been hearing his face and his name.
You probably seen him. Be like, if I showed you, you'd probably be like, oh, I've seen this guy before.
Yeah.
But basically, he was saying so like with the baby oil, like.
Oh yeah. So okay. Yeah.
He was saying like that because a lot of people making jokes and this and that, right? Because remember he got caught with automatic weapons with cereal scratched off and everything, narcotics, and then the baby oil. And people why 1,000 bottles of baby oil?
What is?
So he was saying like they wouldn't seize all that baby oil if it wasn't like a possible chance that it could be laced or something could be like in it, like or it might not be baby oil. It could be something different, right? It could be like something like an oil based drug or something like that. So. He was saying that like the feds wouldn't just take baby oil. Like if you just saw a bunch of baby, like if we saw weapons over there and drugs and baby oil was over there.
Yeah.
If we didn't have a reason to take the baby oil, why would we take baby oil?
Yeah, why would we take it? Yeah, they're all in the same place, so that means it gotta be all similar to
they have to inspect every bottle of baby oil.
Yeah, so then they're probably testing everything and see what it's coming out to.
This is the crazy part, bro. So he said there was a thing called potentially called GHB, right? So I looked it up, and I was talking to one of my coworkers about it, and I looked it up. I told my brother. I sent it to my brother too. So it's called like gamma hydroxy, but rape. I don't know. all the crazy prescriptions. So the actual names be way too long, but basically
we need a pharmacist out here.
Yeah, facts, bro. we gotta interview a pharmacist. But so it's called GHB, right? And it's so when I click on this, like what is that, like oil based? If you saw that,
it looks just like a baby oil.
You can put some drops and shit in there. So
syringe and all that.
That's what I'm saying. So when you look up kind of what it does, right here, like it's a legal drug that acts as a nervous system depressant. It produces feelings of euphoria, relaxation, sociability, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Like, and some of the side effects are like memory loss, like different things like that. So, bro, so you see what I'm saying?
Crazy.
When you put two and two together, like, why there's a baby oil, you got this other drug. And this is all allegedly.
Yeah.
What we said? Allegedly. But bro, when he said that on the interview, and I looked it up and I read it, and I'm like, like euphoria, like causing relaxation, like all that stuff, like, and at a party,
man,
you know what I mean? I was like, yo, that shit's like, just sounds so believable. Like when you pit him to the dude, like you would be like, so that's why they got the baby oil. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, doesn't that change your whole perspective?
Well, and then that's why it goes back to the movie Blink Twice. Like, you gotta watch the movie to understand like what you basically saying, because like you're saying it's a drug and it relaxes you and all that, and you're partying and all that stuff.
Okay,
like,
I just looked up Blink Twice. I'm gonna have to.
That's what I've been telling people, like coworkers and all that. It's like, I'm like, just watch Blink Twice and think about the Diddy situation, compare the two, and you'll understand. Like, you'll be like, wow, like they put this movie out and it's starting to be a little similar to what's really going on. Like, yeah, I don't want to explain too much, but I don't want to spoil alert. I'm not trying to put I was just saying, look, yeah, just go watch Blink twice, man. Really check it out. Like, really look at the inside. I watched it twice, actually. Yeah, so, but nah, it's. I'm gonna just say it's definitely similar to what you just saying about a drug, relaxation, and all that. That's all I'm gonna say.
Damn, that's crazy. I'm about to check out. Is it out in theaters or is it?
Yeah, it's out on the theaters. But
I might have to just wait till it's on streaming. Like,
yeah, wait till it's on streaming and whatnot. So,
I'm about to be in the theater. All I'm gonna feel is like someone's hand rubbing me with like Diddy behind me.
Yeah, nah.
Can you imagine that?
Yeah,
You're in the
Diddy.
theater, all you feel is you're just watching this movie. All you feel is a hand. Just take that. I'm running for my life, bro. I swear to God, bro. That shit will
it's definitely mind blowing. It'll definitely have you walking out of the theater like, dang, what did I just like watch right now? Like, what did I see? Like, is this real life? Like, did people really did this? Is this a true story and all this? So,
that's actually. I mean,
because the writer that did it was Channing Tatum's wife.
Oh,
so,
wow.
And I don't know if she went to Diddy parties and got a little inside.
It could have been more than it could have been industry party. It could have been
yeah.
You know what I mean? And
that could give an insight of that.
Yeah, because sometimes they do that. Like, I think there's like what's the movie with like Tom Cruise? Like some movie like. Was it Eyes Wide or Open or I don't remember, like Shut Up, whatever. It's like some movie, but I never watched it before. But I saw like people like speculating things like
from that movie.
These are like inside like things of like with the industry or like just kind of weird shit that goes on. You know what I mean? So sometimes you could take a real experience and put it into a movie. You know what I mean? So a lot of directors do that, or like writers and stuff. So it's definitely possible. But I'm about to check that out. But I don't know if I said on the last episode. Did I ever tell you about my dream that I had with Diddy?
You had a dream about Diddy? No.
Nah. So it was during the pandemic, bro. That's like
old songs from Diddy.
Nah. So it's just kind of funny. And I literally, bro, the first person I think I texted, I told my brother about it. I was like, damn, bro, you don't believe this dream I just had. And so basically, like, I was I might have been watching a couple of those videos, like, music industry exposed, the type of videos.
Yeah.
And literally, like, I go to sleep, and all of a sudden, because I remember a lot of dreams, and I also can control them. So like, I could go to the bathroom and then like press play, like, and go back to where I was at. You know what I mean? And this is a dream, but I did not want to press play and go back to that shit, bro. But unfortunately, it happened. But so, like, I'm getting over a little cold too, so I'm not sound a little nasally too, But like, how was it? Oh, so I was like in a parking lot, bro, just walking around in the parking lot, and he was like pulled up in a car. He's like all of a sudden windows down or like two doors open up, like like hey, you want to get signed? You know what I mean? Like, I want to sign you to Bad Boy. Like, I want to sign you. You know what I mean? And I'm like I'll think about it. You know what I mean? He's like, well, you can't think about it. Like, if you want to, like, basically he was like, now you gotta you gotta
peer pressure you,
like I'm not gonna sign you if you don't get in this car like with us now. You know what I mean? Like, basically like forcing me, like, if you want to get signed and like be part of Bad Boy and like you want a record deal and shit, like, you gotta get in this car now because you gotta roll with us. And I'm like hell no, like I'm not going in that car with you, bro. You know what I mean? And then he started getting mad, so like I started like kind of like running away, and then but like every time I like get to a certain area, like he'll pop back up in the car and shit, like basically like it would like close off. It's like you don't want to sign with us, like blah blah. Like, I'm not exaggerating, probably a little bit more but that's basically what the dream was. Like, I couldn't get away from this motherfucker, bro. Like, and then finally until I woke up. Like, once I woke up, bro, I woke up. That was one of those times where you woke up from a dream. You ever had like a crazy ass dream? You wake up and you're like, damn, bro. Like, I'm over here sweating and shit. I'm like, was that shit real? Like,
yeah, where's that right now?
I was looking around. I was like, damn, bro. Like, was that like? I really was like, damn. I woke up and I immediately was like, nah, that shit was a crazy ass dream, bro. Like, so ever since that moment, I was like, damn. Like, I ever like even like if I started like putting out my own music and stuff like that, like, that's the last label I will ever sign to. Well, obviously now nobody's signing.
Yeah, nobody.
Yeah, nobody is. But just in general, like at that time, I was like, bro, hell no, I ain't do that. But yeah, we could move on from that. You want to talk about J. Cole?
J. Cole, yeah, I mean, shoot, J. Cole, yeah, what he just dropped? He just dropped a song. Yeah, he just dropped a song called what is it? Port of what was it? Port of
I was about to say Port of Miami. That's what right.
I was like Port of San Antonio. I forgot what it was.
He was at some port, bro.
Yeah, some port. But yeah,
I'm not gonna lie though. Did you listen to it?
Yeah, I listened to it. Yep.
I didn't listen to it. I'm only seeing like all those pages that are putting like
like the blogs and stuff.
Yeah,
and talking about it.
I knew you would have, so I want to bring it up and just kind of like let let us know what it's about. You know what I mean? What it was kind of like some topics he was touching on.
I mean, if you're a J. Cole fan listening to it, it sounds like the old J. Cole. I mean, it sounds like some Friday Night Light. It sounds like some warm up. Cole, but I mean, it's a great song. He going bar for bar, but basically just a little insight. It's like he's kind of just like giving his flowers to like Drake and Kendrick, and he's kind of just like, well, I didn't want to go crazy in the battle because I didn't want it to be like I don't want him to be enemies. Like he's like, man, like. He's like, yeah, we could have battled, but it's like I ain't trying to go that far. Like I don't need that, and and then saying like having Drake into it as well, and all that stuff, and it was like,
so it's like
he's like I mess with Drake too.
I want to keep both my friends.
Yeah, it's like I want to keep both of your friends, and you just don't want to battle like that.
But is he saying that like I want to keep both my friends? But is he saying basically like if I was to battle, like I would have. Like one type shit. It's like, you think that's kind of what he's saying, or
yeah, that's what it is kind of saying. Like he's like, well, if I battle, I probably could have won. Then I would have lost a friend. I would have lost your friendship or something like that. So he's kind of like, it's kind of like a little sorry, like regular like response. He basically responded to the whole situation because it's been out for, the whole Not Like Us and all the records going at Drake.
Damn.
And he finally comes out and was like, dang, I see all that was going on. And he's probably like, well, dang, I didn't want it to go that far. I didn't want us to go bar for bar like that. I didn't want us to go song for song.
Was headed like with this like they're going like
they're going in deeper in that into that.
Rap, like,
so I think he was like, I wasn't really trying to go that far with it. So, but he just kind of bringing up the subject matter, thinking he's still like, he's still on top, but
damn,
he's not really caring. Like basically, he's like saying too on the record, he wasn't really praising. Like he don't need all that praise of like who the best MC. He's like, man, I already kind of, doing what I'm doing. Like, I'm not trying to really raise that bar like that. So,
and one thing I want to say too is I feel like. A lot of people like always say that, and a lot of rappers do like. Sometimes we're like, when you rap about like, oh, I'm the best, you know what I mean? Like when you have certain lines where like, I'm the top.
Yeah, he's like, I'm the top.
And J. Cole does do that quite a lot, but like, a lot of rappers do.
Yeah.
And some people always like, and it's not when rappers do that, bro. Like I think Punch from TD, I think he had a tweet about it where it's like, and I felt the same exact way where it's like. When rappers talk about shit like that, it's never directed to nobody.
Yeah.
Like that shit's like general. Like it's directed to everyone. Like if I'm the best, I'm talking to all rappers. Like I'm top dog, you know what I mean? It's just not like Drake, Kendrick, whoever. Like if I'm J. Cole and I was rapping like that, I'm the best MC. Most rappers do that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's never directed at somebody. But with the J. Cole part, I don't know. I seen like Joe Budden go off, like
Joe Budden, he going off. Yeah. He's like, well, and then it's like, why'd you drop the 7-minute drill? Why'd you drop
That's
that?
What I'm saying,
like you kind of step your foot in the door, and then you just like, oh, let me get back out.
And,
that's what it's kind of feeling like. And some people are like, they switching sides. People are just like,
it's a little too late. Like, even for like, if
people's minds all messed up in the head because they're like, well, what
and if you feel like, and if you feel like you, and I don't want to like twist words, but like, if there was a, supposedly like if you feel like you could win, like then, you know what I mean? Like, why'd you drop out, bro?
Yeah, why'd you drop?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But don't get me wrong. The other side, I totally understand. Like, oh, you got the lyrics.
Yeah, I was just pulling up the lyrics a little bit.
I pulled up that rap genius.
Yeah, I had to pull up that little rap genius real quick. But yeah, he was like basically, I would have lost the battle dog, I would have lost a bro, I would have gained a foe, and all for what? Just to attain some more? Like, so it's like, yeah, he's like,
what is it worth?
Yeah, what is it worth? I'm just entertaining you guys. Yeah. In reality, I don't want to feel like that.
But you're the one who's gonna have to deal with the repercussions of like,
basically.
Okay. That makes sense.
That's all it really was. Like
for all of us, the entertainment, that makes sense. And the thing is, like with J. Cole stance, even in the beginning, I personally wasn't mad at it because this is the way I saw it. Yeah. Right, the way I see it. Wait, that's DJ Fly. Wrong artist. Wrong artist. Damn, I thought I had something there.
The way I see it.
Yeah, but I thought I had something there. But
Third Eye.
Wrong artist. But with J. Cole, like I was thinking when it first happened, right? I think he was thinking it was gonna be more of like, let's see who's the best, like a lyrical beef, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like if I was like, I'm better than you, and you're like, no, I'm better than you. It's like, all right, let's see who's got the better raps, like better verses, better, you know what I mean? Like, but we don't have to like jab at each other. I mean, we could like jab at, at each other, like little small jabs, but that's just me. It's like saying I'm better than you, but like talking about, you know, fucking, you know, pedophilia and beating your wife and like that. I think that's the shit.
Yeah,
where,
you're just crossing the line.
If I'm J. Cole, it's like whoa, I wasn't in it for that. I was in it to see. I was in it for the competition, for the sport, for the sport of rap. Right? We've seen people with freestyles, like, you know, like when you see like 3 artists in freestyle and it starts getting a little competition and heated, like that's like real competition. Like if you want to do battle rap, like, and that other shit and talk about that, like that's a whole other thing. But like we could do that too. But as far as like, it seems like you guys got something personal going on, and if I'm J. Cole, I don't want to be the third wheel in this. Like, especially if I'm here, if I thought this was just competition for the sport, let's see who's better. Let's all drop tracks and let's see who has the better verses. Let's see who got the better lines, better wordplay. Like, if I was doing that, I think that's what J. Cole thought it was going to be. Does that you think so too? But I don't think he was expecting it to be, because they were saying like Schoolboy Q told him to hey, like that's I think what that came out, like one of those like DJ Head or one of those people, like
one of the blogs.
They were saying like, you know, like someone told him like, hey, like it's gonna be like,
it's gonna be real serious.
Yeah, it's gonna be more serious than like what you probably think or intending it to be or thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, I mean, and
then when, you know, because to me, like, why would you be if Drake and Kendrick had these, because they were saying some shit. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
no, they listen to Not Like Us. You listen to all these songs. Like, bro was basically saying like you did that. Like,
you doing that, or you
like keep the kids away and shit. You know what I mean? So like that's some pretty big shit to put on somebody to say that this is what they're doing, right? That's like just in general, like a life period, bro. Like to accuse someone of that is pretty big. So if I'm J. Cole, why the fuck would I why would I be in the middle of this? Like, I do not want to be in the middle of this. I'm not personally. I don't have nothing I'm not gonna say nothing personal like that about you. I'm not gonna say nothing personal about, you know, Kendrick. It's like, why would I? So for me personally, like, people could hate or love it. I'm not even mad at his stance of bowing out like that. To me, that's just the smart decision. It was the smartest decision you can make.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he didn't want to go. He didn't want to get too far. I mean, you know, and I mean the song's not bad. I mean, it's good. It gives you just an eye opening of kind of like basically where his head at was during that whole situation.
Yeah,
basically like, I'm not trying to be the next meme. I'm not trying to be the next crazy stuff on the media. Like, I don't care about that. Like, but you know, in the hip hop world, it's like, you know, you should just did it. Just did it as a battle. You know, it's like, you know, you're just going bar for bar, and we ain't gotta go inside and all the backstory of like what you did back in the day, like you're, you know,
and that's the thing. Like, for me, I feel like that's what J. Cole thought it was gonna be.
Yeah,
like, let's see who's the best. But like, all of a sudden, it turned into a whole nother beef. You know what I mean? So I'm not even mad at J. Cole, bro. Like, I totally understand his dance, especially as an adult. Like, it trust me, I'm as hip hop as anyone else. Where I want the fucking beef. You know what I mean? Like, I want that shit to happen too. Don't get me wrong, but for me, I'm not mad. Like, let J. Cole be over. Like, J. Cole don't need to be a part of this.
Yeah, I mean,
like, Kendrick and Drake duke it out. You know what I mean? Like, J. Cole, he don't need to be part. You know, he could, you know, have his lane. Like,
he said it himself. He's like, I pulled the plug because I seen where it was about to go.
Exactly.
They wanted blood. They wanted clips. just to make their pockets grow.
Yeah,
so it's
he
like,
didn't want blood. Like it's like I'm not in here to like I'm here for like a little slap box. You know, we could do a little slap box. See, you know what I mean? Body back in middle school, we do like body shots. You
body
know what I mean?
shots
like just to see us, like you know, or we could spar. You know, put a helmet on and just like box real quick and let's just like spar. But when motherfuckers take off the helmets and take off the gloves,
take off the gear and everything,
just like straight up fighting. Like it's like, whoa, hold up, I didn't sign up for this.
Yeah,
I signed up just to spar. Like I'm just here to like do this. So I totally understand his stance, bro. Like people could hate me for that opinion or not. I don't know if that's even a hot take or not. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people who understand it as well. But
no, I think
just looking from the outside in, like if I was J. Cole, I probably would have did the same thing. I don't know if I would have did it the same way as he did. But I probably would have done it my own way. Like, I probably would have made a record instead of like on being on stage or something. I probably would have made a record explaining all that early. Like, imagine if you put out a record and was like, I feel like I'm better than both of them, but I ain't in it for that. Like, all that personal shit. Like, I would have made my own diss record based off of like what the fuck they're doing. I would have been like, these motherfuckers is doing some other shit.
Yeah, maybe this record here. It should have dropped before he dropped the 7.
Yeah, so imagine if he, what I mean, if he was saying like I'm better than both of them, like I'm the top dog, I'm the top one, but they're in it for blood. I'm just in it for the sport. You know what I mean? Like I'm not in it for that. So
yeah.
But I mean, hey, it's all done now. You know what I'm saying?
It's all done. I mean, yeah, I wanted, we probably was never gonna ever get it, but I actually, I wanted a J. Cole, Kendrick collab project or something like that. I don't know if we'll ever get that.
It's not something.
We had that stuff back in the day. They had a couple records. Right. She did the Black Friday, and then
they were supposed to have that little tape.
Yeah, it was had that.
But we don't even have I told people that would never come out. The reason
it would never come out.
Well, the reason why is because we don't even have a Black Hippie tape.
Yeah,
like if we don't have that, then we have they have a bunch of songs together on a little tape, but not. They don't have that whole project. Because
we're talking about back then, and then look at now. Kendrick's off TDE.
Yeah, PG Lane
involving somewhere else.
Right,
having different artists. So.
What if Kendrick brought out J. Cole at the Super Bowl? That would be crazy, huh? Right?
Yo, turn
that'd be wild.
Lil Wayne, you got J. Cole.
You got J. Cole.
Yeah, they're like, they ended their beef and all that.
Or what if the beginning, like you see a bunch of it's a completely pitch black, right? And everyone's like, "Where's Kendrick?" You know what I mean? And all of a sudden, the first thing you hear is what's the Poetic Justice playing?
Poetic Justice.
Like that was the song.
Oh, that was
the first one. And then all of a sudden, like Drake comes out and shit too. Like,
Drake,
bro, can you imagine?
Drake? Oh,
I would be mad as hell. I'd be like, hell no, you guys did not just say all this shit about each other, and now you're on stage.
Now they on stage. Yeah, that's crazy. But check out J. Cole's record, man. Check it out. Hopefully. Yeah, send us your thoughts in the comments too. How you feel about the whole situation?
Facts.
About the whole beef and the whole hip hop community with that, cause.
Right, so
it's all over the place.
So we got a little bit of time left before we stop this. Especially because, like I said, we're not doing like we ain't doing like a super long episode.
Yeah,
we just covering a few little things. For our last little topic, I want to ask. So this is a sports. This is a sport topic, right? Mm. So, and it's nothing to do with the actual sport, but like I saw. I don't know if you've seen this. It was a Ravens fan. And they played the Commanders, and basically this Ravens fan was walking on the street looking for Commanders fans to fight. So he walked, and then like these two other people who weren't even like ready to fight, like he like literally knocked one of them out, bro. Like just like it wasn't like a regular fight, like dude didn't agree to this shit. Like he just walked up and basically like knocked him out, right? Punched the other dude too. So first off, how do you feel about like these diehard ass fans or people who think like, because the Ravens fans are like, well, we don't claim this dude, you know what I mean? Like that's not what we're not like, you know what I mean? We're Ravens fans, but like this dude don't deserve that jersey, you know what I mean? He's not a real fan, you know what I mean? If he's going around punching people,
he's just fighting people.
Yeah, first off, he definitely should be fucking like those people should press charges because it's on footage and everything. Like those two people who got that happened to.
Hear about that.
I wonder if I
had a clip or something about it. So he's saying,
remember
a Ravens fan. This was at the game. This was in the stadium, outside the stadium.
Let me see. Let me see if I.
But
it was out. It was just like on the fucking street, bro.
I was on the street. They was just after the game. all drunk and was like beating people.
That shit is insane.
I'm like,
I was just scrolling. I'm trying to see if it's.
you still got it on there, bookmark it or something. But that's even still crazy. Why you actually looking for it? I mean, it's just fans like fighting over the craziness. I mean, it's just like I don't know, man. People drunk in the head, or they just going out looking for fights. I mean, shoot. There's like some fans like that. I mean, we had like the Dodgers and the Padres going at it. People throwing food at each other. And then you got people fighting outside the stadium. So,
I can't. Oh,
so it
I have to look it up, but
it just get crazy. I mean, with the whole fans and all that, it's like you just going there to entertain people unless somebody really did something to you to throw you off. And
here it is. All right, hold on. Let me show him this. So it says, Ravens fan who was allegedly attacking Mets fan in brutal video, fired from job. Oh damn.
Fired from job.
All right, so things are starting to happen.
Oh yeah, so
they got fired.
That job already knew it was
good shit.
On. They said,
because what's the song like, bro? Dude deserves to be arrested for this shit, bro. Like, let me see.
Oh, he's trying to find a little clip.
Oh come on, what the heck, bro? See, shit like this be like,
it's
makes sense, bro.
Trying to find the clippy.
Yeah, I'm trying to find that clip real quick.
Trying to find that clip.
But yeah, I was gonna ask, like, what do you feel about like fans, doing that, like fighting, and you know what I mean, like, and just in general, like what you were talking about, even Padre fans, like and stuff like that. Like, I mean, all sports really, but like, how do you feel?
Is this?
Yeah. Like, right here, yeah.
Just a little clip. Yeah.
All right, hold on, I'm gonna watch this real quick. Bro, see?
Yeah.
But he didn't like. It wasn't like a square. Like he just straight up like just assaulted him, bro. And
they won the game and he just fighting.
Yeah. It's like. So how do you feel about shit like? Look, see, he just went up to him and just. Bro, like damn.
Yeah, he just.
Bro, that shit pisses me off just watching that. I wonder how Caleb would feel about this. See, this is something I wish Caleb would say. I just want because he would be fucking
like he'll be livid seeing that.
He'll be livid seeing that.
Yeah, I mean, he just literally walking up to him and
but that shit
just fighting knocking bro out.
Bro, that's
crazy.
Bro, that's talk about war stop on it.
Nah, that's pretty wild. I mean,
so how do you feel about like just in general, like seeing something like that, like that's like damn, bro. Like sports shouldn't be like that. Like it shouldn't get people to that point.
Yeah, nowadays with with everybody posting stuff on the social media, you're starting to see a lot of craziness during the game. I swear, it's like you watching the game, you having fun. I mean, imagine you bring your little cousin, little brother, little sister,
right.
Aunt, uncles, whoever, and then you got somebody just randomly about to just like punch somebody in the head right next to you. Like, like what's going on?
Yeah.
So it's kind of crazy. Just to see it. I mean, it's just not even safe. I mean, you still gotta have your eyes and ears open. I mean, around the game and in and outside. So, and fans. It's just like fans are getting way too drunk and they just hitting people. I mean, I just think we need to be. Yeah, we just need to be more safe and watch out for other people.
100%. And these motherfuckers don't pay your bills, like what I mean. Yeah, you're that.
Yeah, I mean for your team, it's not that
hard, bro. For the people who don't even know you, like that. First off, they don't even know who you are. They ain't paying your bill. They don't give you a salary. Like you know what I mean. Like you're not part of it.
Yeah, you're not doing it just because they won the game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
I gotta fight anybody I see. Like,
yeah, it's just like anything. You're supporting them, but you're not part of you're not part of them.
Yeah,
like you're not at practice. You know what I mean? Like you're not behind the scenes.
Yeah, you're not practice. You're not at the game. Like,
what are you fighting for, bro? Like,
because
I guarantee you, if the Ravens the Ravens players and like the staff and all that saw that, they were banned. They probably would ban dude. Like, don't ever come to this stadium.
He probably banned. Yeah, seeing that video, he probably never can watch a football game at the stadium ever again.
Yeah, that's just ridiculous.
Nah, that's just crazy, man. We just going there to watch games and be entertained, drink, have fun. We not here just just fighting people or shooting people.
We could talk a little trash and stuff, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, they could trash talk, but people are just getting too crazy and dying hard for a team that don't care about you. They don't know you. They don't even know you, and you out here just punching, kicking people. Like it don't even make sense.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like,
you went to sleep and woke up and was like, "What the hell did I just do?" And now I want viral over some dumb shit.
Bro probably went to his job feeling dumb as hell when he got fired.
Yeah,
what, you gonna fire me? What you fired me for, bro? What you mean? You just knocked out 2 people for no reason.
Yeah, they fired him like the Jets head coach, bro. He probably tried to sign back in. They like, oh, can't come back in the state.
Bro, like, you're lucky if they don't press charges. Like, they should do all that. Like, if I'm
on a serious note,
I'm on a and you recorded it, you put it out there. Like, dude should get sued. He should get sued. He should get he should get locked up. Like, there's a lot of things that could potentially happen if those two in that video that got knocked out.
Yeah,
besides
serious injuries or anything.
And it's recorded. It's everywhere. Yeah. So like, there's nothing they do can't hide.
Yeah,
and you're celebrating it at the end.
Solid evidence. Yeah, he laughed.
It's weird ass people, bro.
They're gonna see his blood alcohol count crazy.
Yeah, he's probably drinking and hyped up. You know what I mean? So that's just beyond ridiculous, bro. But this man Kev said he just got off.
Just got off.
That's crazy. Yeah, he'll be with us next week. But shoot, man, we might as well close it out. You know what I mean?
Close it out.
Got anything to say? You know what I mean, before we close it out?
Just check out our videos, check out our old videos, check out our old posts and everything. Check out the video before we did last Tuesday.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Shoot. New content, new music. I've been
in person. You know what I mean? New.
Oh yeah, we in person now. I mean, yeah.
And we just getting comfortable. We're figuring out.
Yeah, we getting comfortable. I'm starting to really like. Honestly, I'm starting to feel like I like this type of setting. We've been wanting this for a very long time. So
big facts.
So now we got this. We got a room, and actually it was what we was talking about for the last few years, and it's really coming to life. So
right.
So we just looking forward to more of this in the future.
Just growing, really, man. Yeah. So. And anyone who's been tuning into our podcast knows, like, what when we, some of the plans that we've talked about that we want, see things like this come to fruition as well. It's like big for us, you know what I mean, and it's motivating as well, like to keep pushing and keep pursuing it, and keep pushing up and keep connecting with the fans as well. Like, that's like the most number, and hip hop heads in general, like that's the number one important part, and with people from the city as well. So. We're just going to keep it going and keep it pushing. And you'll see more of us. Caleb will be back with us next week as well. So don't worry. I know you guys missed him. So we have our third member with us.
Somewhere right here in the bag.
Exactly.
He's right here on the side.
He's here with us.
Yeah,
he'll be with us next week. But other than that, man, check out last week's video. We have my homie Guru on it with us. Super funny episode. Our first live in-person podcast. And make sure to go check out my grime interview over in London. On the channel as well. Those are our last two most recent videos. And next week we'll have an interview / podcast, so we'll be doing a little bit of both. And yeah, that's pretty much it, man. So don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and follow us on all the socials.
Yeah.
And let us know in the comments too, man. Any discussions, like any topics or anything that you hear about that you're like, man, I want to see them just discuss this, or any hip hop discussions
you want to comments, man.
Any hot takes you want to I would say that's a big one. Any hot takes you have. I'm probably going to put that on Twitter, like people's hot takes, so we could discuss it for the next episode. That'd probably be dope. But yeah, ultimately in general, like we just want to, have more engagement. I mean, Twitter is we got a lot of engagement. You guys be engaging on Twitter a lot, but just in general, we want to just keep it pushing on our socials as well. So yeah, but that's pretty much it, man. So without further ado,
we out.
Sir.